My name is Bharat, and I'm a graduate from the RSA School of Built Environment, Noida, with an MBA in Real Estate and Urban Infrastructure Management. I graduated in the year 2018, and I currently work with RBSA Valuation Advisors as an assistant manager of fixed asset valuations in their Bangalore branch. I'm here to share with you the impact that the MBA in real estate has played in my career so far, and to also discuss on how I've progressed in my career after my MBA. For this, I'll give you a small background about myself. I graduated with a BE in Civil Engineering from RV College of Engineering, Bangalore in the year 2014, after which I worked for close to 2 years with a UK based engineering design consultancy called Atkins at the Bangalore Global Design Center as a hydraulic engineer. During the second year of my tenure at Atkins is when I realized that I wanted to pursue an MBA in the built environment sector as against traditional MTech. Because I always wanted to understand the finance and the strategic aspects of the built environment sector. It was actually a blind choice for a lot of them initially during 2015. That post graduation, apart from MTech in built environment sector, meant that they would do a construction management post graduation. And likewise, I applied in the beginning for the post graduation, as in the MBA degree in construction project management with RICS School of Built Environment. And just before the deadline was set for the applications is when I also decided that I'll apply for the MBA in real estate, because at first when I heard of the word real estate, I never knew that there was a professional degree offered for real estate. I was actually quite surprised. But just in case, as a backup, if I don't get through the admissions for MBA in construction management, is when I had MBA in real estate as a backup. But just before I went for my admission interview, I had started researching a lot about MBA in real estate, because MBA meant a lot of financial, emotional, as well as relocation, which I term as big investments in a young professional's life. And at that stage, when I had a job at hand, there was a lot of opportunity cost to it. So I had to be very prudent, and I had to make a very good informed choice about my MBA. Because I'd already made up my mind that I'll do an MBA only pertaining to the built environment sector. Then I just had construction management and real estate as options. As and when I explored what the MBA in real estate offered, is when I realized that the bandwidth of an MBA in real estate is very wide than what people would conceive or would actually know about it. So that's when I interacted with a few of the incumbent students at SBE at that time, and was looking up on LinkedIn as to where the students had been placed after their MBA in real estate. And also there were a lot of blogs and write-ups that were shared across various platforms on the web. And that's when I got a broad understanding of what a degree in real estate had to offer. It actually covers the entire real estate cycle. When I say real estate cycle, it means right from the time land is acquired for a particular project, or even before that, rather when a developer or a builder or an investor conceives the idea of a project, and then the through the construction approvals, construction and sales, and then completion, then handover, and as well as post completion processes, as in case of a commercial or a let out kind of a building, then the asset management of such buildings, and unique properties such as hotels, the understanding of how they function. And you really appreciate real estate as an asset class in itself. That's when I kind of understood the breadth of real estate. And after when I went for my interview, I was actually asked, "You've applied for both the programs. Which one would you like? Which one do you think you would like us to be to pick you for?" And that's when I told them without hesitation that I wanted to be in real estate, because the kind of supply of quality real estate professionals is very, very low as against the demand for real estate professionals. Because if you were to map the entire curriculum of MBA in real estate that's taught at RICS School of Built Environment, there is a career opportunity for each of the topic that's taught there. For example, you're taught about land acquisition and master planning. You're taught about the legal aspects, the taxation aspects, about sales, about marketing, about valuation and finance and capital markets and human resource. So if you look at this, this is an entire broad spectrum of various specializations, as well as various career opportunities that each of these subject can offer a prospective graduate. When you look at the career options, you look at any part of the recruiter. It can be a property consultant, it can be a developer, it can be an investor firm or a private equity firm. You look at a really broad array of recruiters who would be interested to pick people with skill sets ranging across the real estate cycle. So to sum it up, I after graduation I worked with companies like CBRE in the consulting division, and HDFC as a project finance underwriter, and then now into RBSA as a valuer. So if you look at it, I've already made a mark for myself in the finance and the valuation space of real estate. So each and every aspirant really wishing to kind of make their mark in a broad spectrum of real estate industry definitely has wider opportunities than very constrained or restricted opportunities as with any other specialization. So all I would like to say is an MBA in real estate offers you an absolute plethora of options as career options, and it's absolutely fun to go through your MBA journey, because it offers you such variety to study, learn, and as and when you are maturing through the degree, you will also find your niche in certain specific offerings of the built environment or the real estate sector. It can be facilities management, can be leasing, can be sales and marketing, it can be finance or underwriting, it can also be real estate valuations. So the opportunities are endless. So it's definitely an informed choice to do an MBA in real estate, and I wish all the aspirants of the School of Built Environment, or those who are really pursuing or thinking of pursuing an MBA degree in the built environment sector, to definitely consider MBA in real estate as one of the most important options. I wish all the aspirants the very best, and I'm very sure that you'll make real big names after you graduate out of the school. Thank you, one and all.